kilos na, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, makialam, makibahagi. Vote Pilipinas, magparehistro ka.
As we draw near to the September 30, 2021 voter registration deadline, the Commission on Elections has been exerting tremendous efforts in easing up the process amidst the challenge that the COVID-19 pandemic brought to process. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jadel of the Education and Information Department, and welcome to today's special media conference for the launch of the Comelec mobile registration form app. Today, we will witness how Comelec has stepped up its game in bringing together innovation and public service to achieve its voter registration target of 4 million. Opening remarks, may we have Comelec spokesperson and Director 4 of the Education and Information Department, Director James D. Jimenez.
Good afternoon, Jadel. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special MediaCon for the launch of the mobile registration form application. We're very glad to have you here, and we will be joined today live from Tagum City by Commissioner Marlon Casquejo, as well as a few other very special guests. So without much further ado, I give it back to Jadel for the rest of the MediaCon.
Thank you very much, Director James. To formally start this launch, it's an honor to introduce to you the man of the hour who made this event possible. He is none other than the Honorable Marlon S. Casquejo, Commissioner of the Commission. Casquejo, good afternoon. Okay, seems like Casquejo is still trying to fix things up. While waiting for Casquejo, let me remind the public that voter registration schedule is from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. GU. And information regarding satellite registration in selected areas, please check the Comelec Facebook page for additional information. And please be reminded that voter registration is until September 30, 2021 only. So please, mga kababayan, register to and go to your nearest office of the election officer. Commissioner Casquejo, the floor is yours.
Hello, is my wala. Director James, are you there?
Hi, sir. Dito po kami.
Okay.
We're just gonna stop screen sharing muna, and then we'll cut to you, sir.
Ilang minutes?
All right. It looks like Casquejo is still fixing
Stepping
things
out
up.
again.
Yes. Uh, okay. For the information of the public, as announced last night, the following places are under MECQ until June 30, 2021. City of Santiago, Isabela, the province of Cagayan, Apayao, Ifugao, Lucena City, Puerto Princesa, Naga City, Negros Oriental, Zamboanga City, Zamboanga Sibugay, Zamboanga del Sur, Zamboanga del Norte, Cagayan de Oro City, Davao City, and Butuan City, Agusan del Sur, Dinagat Islands, and Surigao del Sur. All right. So MECQ until June 30, 2021. Okay, checking on Comcasquejos. Comcasquejo, are you ready? Okay. Okay, while waiting for Comcasquejo, Sir James, Director James Jimenez, do you have any updates to us regarding voters registration?
I think, Jadel, I'm sorry. I think Comcasquejo is ready. Commissioner?
Okay, Comcasquejo is ready. Commissioner, first. Okay. Let us all welcome Commissioner Marlon S. Casquejo for his launching proper speech.
James, 5 minutes. May. Just 5 minutes.
Vote Pilipinas, kumilos na, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, makialam, makibahagi. Vote Pilipinas, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, kumilos na, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, Vote Pilipinas, kumilos na, magparehistro.
The following places are under MECQ until June 30, 2021. Santiago City, Isabela, Province of Cagayan, Apayao, Ifugao, Bataan, Lucena City, Puerto Princesa, Palawan, City, Iloilo City, Negros Oriental, Zamboanga City, Zamboanga Sibugay, Zamboanga del Sur, Zamboanga del Norte, Cagayan de Oro City, Davao City, Butuan City, Agusan del Sur, Dinagat Islands, and Surigao del Sur. Once again, they are under MECQ until June 30, 2021.
And
Okay?
being under registration is automatically suspended in those areas,
Exactly.
whereas in areas under GCQ or better, registration will be ongoing as usual. This will include Metro Manila, of course, under NCR.
Thank you, Sir James. Additional information regarding the physical closure of selected Comelec offices. For Davao City, the Office of Election Officer for the first, second, and third districts are closed due to MECQ. No voters registration from May 26 to August 1, 2020. Physical closure in Davao for the Office of the Regional Election Director and the OEO first to third districts from June 5 until June 20, 2021. And then here in NCR, every Friday, all Office of Election Officers in Quezon City, Mandaluyong City, Pasig City, Makati City, and the first district of Caloocan City will be closed due to disinfection. And the Office of Election Officer in Sarangani, will be closed from June 7 until further notice due to emergency disinfection of offices. All right, please be reminded of that, and please check out Comelec's Facebook page to be updated with the latest news and updates of the Comelec. All right, can we check on Comelec Casquejo? Is everything good on his part? Okay. While waiting for Casquejo, we will be playing a video presentation featuring the mobile registration app. And okay, here it goes.
Vote Pilipinas, kumilos na, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, makialam, makibahagi. Vote Pilipinas, magparehistro ka.
Jayden, I think there's no audio.
Vote Pilipinas, kumilos na, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, makialam, makibahagi. Vote Pilipinas, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, kumilos na, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, makialam, makibahagi. Vote Pilipinas, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, kumilos na, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, makialam, makibahagi. Vote Pilipinas, kumilos na, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, makialam, makibahagi. Vote Pilipinas, magparehistro ka.
All right, it seems like we're having technical difficulties on Casquejo's side. Well, for the meantime, let me just remind the public also regarding the voters registration qualifications. First, you have to be at least 18 years of age on or before May 9, 2022 national and local elections. Next is that you should be a resident of the Philippines for at least 1 year and in the place wherein he or she proposes to vote for at least 6 months immediately preceding the May 9, 2022 national and local elections. And then lastly, not otherwise disqualified by law. Any person who has not reached the required voting age or period of residence on the day of registration but will possess such qualifications on or before the May 2022 national and local elections may register as a voter. So there you have it, everyone. Please take time to go to your election offices in your respective LGU and register to vote. Okay, seems like Casquejo is finally ready. All
Go
right,
ahead, Com. Go ahead, Com.
the floor is yours, Com.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. To our host city, Tagum City Mayor Alan Rayon, sir, our invited local and national media practitioner, Assistant Regional Election Director, Attorney Gay Enumerables, our newly appointed Provincial Election Supervisor of Davao del Norte, Attorney Norlisa Mamukin, Provincial Election Supervisor, Attorney Omar Samama, Acting City Election Officer of Tagum City, Ms. Zoraida Noriaga, colleagues in the Commission, friends, a pleasant good afternoon to everyone. We are all aware that COVID-19 pandemic changed lots of things in our daily living, and most of us need to adjust from this. Our mobility has changed a lot. Our economy suffers the most, not to mention the restrictions and limitations that one must endure. Nevertheless, the Comelec continues its public service to the people. We continue to cater applicants for registration, transfer, change of correction of entries, and activation without compromising the minimal health standard provided by IATF. With this decision, we the Comelec introduced its first ever Comelec mobile registration. This mobile reg form app is an additional tool in filling up registration form using your mobile Android phone. It doesn't require data or internet connection. Once you download or copy the mobile app from another mobile phone, then you are ready to go. An encrypted QR code is generated and stored in your phone's gallery. Once you have the QR code, the next step is to go to your respective office of the election officer, present the QR code, and printed application form will be generated. And that's it. With the mobile registration app, we were able to streamline the process of registration from securing blank application form, filling up manually in 3 copies, and submission to the OEO into only one process, thus limiting the exposure of applicants. This app is not in any way replacing our existing registro, where applicant can fill up their details, print the application form in 3 copies, and choose a schedule to appear before the election officer. In fact, we encourage those with internet connection at home or in the office to use our iRegistro because it is convenient and easy to use. This mobile form registration app is conceptualized to cater applicants who have no access to internet or where internet connection is poor. In addition to the traditional filling up of forms manually in 3 copies or using iRegistro, we now introduce another mode of filling up of registration form using your mobile Android phone. With that, may I now introduce and launch our first ever Comelec mobile registration form app. Thank you, and back to you, James.
All right. Thank you very much, Commissioner Casquejo, and greetings to our guests present today at Tagum City. Live from the atrium of the new City Hall of Tagum City, Davao del Norte, let us welcome Honorable Alan L. Relion, City Mayor of Tagum City, for his message. Mayor Relion, good afternoon po.
Maraming salamat po to our kapwa taga Davao, the Comelec Commissioner Honorable Marlon Casquejo, the spokesperson, Commission on Election, Director James Jimenez, sir, our Regional Director, Attorney Gay Asuncion Innumerables, the Director 3, IBAD, Divine Blas Perez, our Provincial Election Supervisor 4 of Davao del Norte, Attorney Norlisa Mamukid, Attorney Muhammad Omar Samama, Provincial Election Officer 2,
Hello.
Attorney Norberto Sinsuna Jr.
Yes.
Sa lahat po, nakakasama itong magandang programa,
Okay
magandang
nga, respond natin siya.
hapon po,
May announcement.
tagumpay na pagbati sa ating lahat mula po sa Tagum City. This is yet another tagumpay for the people as we witness the launching of the very first Comelec mobile registration form app. In behalf of the Tagumeños, I am very much honored to have the launching here in our beloved city of Tagum, in the province of Davao del Norte. And our gratitude to welcome everyone to the mother of all infrastructure in Tagum, our iconic new city hall. We are blessful of your presence because we truly believe that without your faith in us, today's launching activity here could have been somewhere else. From among the hospitable people of Tagum, we are pleased to be of service to you. I am extending my warmest congratulations to the Commission on Elections, especially who conceptualized this project. For this is another tagumpay for the people. This exemplary achievement in the digital technology deserves to be replicated, for this will not only streamline the voter registration, but will also hasten the process, and importantly, this will help our fellow Filipino voters to participate in the registration process. Despite the mobility restrictions brought by the COVID-19 pandemic, especially that there is now an increasing and alarming trend of cases in our country. Once again, congratulations and rest assured that you have our support on this endeavor. Daghang salamat.
Thank you very much, Mayor Relion. It really is a remarkable feat, not just for Comelec, but also to our fellow Filipinos. Next up, for her brief message, let us welcome Attorney Nora Liza M. Mamukid, Provincial Elections of Davao del Norte. Attorney Mamukid, good afternoon po.
Commissioner Marlon S. Casquejo, sir. To Mayor Alan Relion. To Assistant Regional Election Director, Attorney Gay Inumerables. To Attorney Muhammad Omar Samama. To Director James. To my colleagues in the Commission. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, afternoon. My brothers and sisters also in faith, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be with you. It is with great honor to be part of the demonstration and launching of the mobile registration app here in the province of Davao del Norte, where the brain of this project, Commissioner Marlon S. Casquejo, used to serve as a provincial election supervisor. This mobile registration app is a breakthrough alternative in the registration process, especially in this COVID-19 pandemic. Many people refuse to register for fear of going out, and because they are afraid that you will be exposed to COVID-19. Others also simply don't have time to fill up the registration form. Now, this mobile registration app is no more excuse in not registering and exercising our right to vote. If we can download apps that don't affect our future and our nation, why not an application that can affect the future of our nation? So download the mobile registration app, register, and vote. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Attorney Norliza. Indeed, this is such a remarkable feat since not everyone has internet connection. This mobile registration form app is a blessing to others. All right. Lastly, let us welcome Attorney Gay Asuncion Enumerables, Assistant Regional Election Director of Region 11. Attorney Gay, good afternoon po.
Honorable Marlon Esquesquejo, sir. Mayor Alan De Leon, sir. Attorney Norliza Mamukid, the PES of Davao del Norte, ma'am. Attorney Omar Samama, sir. Director James Jimenez, sir. Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone else who are here in this atrium, good afternoon. By the way, our Regional Election Director, Attorney Ramlani M. Tambuang, could not make it today. He extends his apologies for not being able to make it for this activity. He said to extend his well wishes to all of us present. We are very much honored that this demonstration and launching of the mobile registration app is graced by the presence of our good commissioner, Marlon Esquesquejo. He spearheads this project, and Davao del Norte is truly fortunate that he is here with us. Davnor will always favor because he was once a part of this family. Thank you very much, sir, for being with us today. Indeed, it is very timely that the Commission embarks on a project of this kind. Innovative solutions are what we need to answer recurring challenges in our field offices. With the introduction of this mobile app, long queue lines and crowding in our Comelec field offices are hopefully minimized, if not totally avoided, most especially during the few before the registration deadline. This is a milestone for all of us. This will be a big help to our voters and registrants for the convenience it offers. This will also lighten our Comelec frontliners who are most susceptible to COVID infection during these most challenging times. Though we still need to go to Comelec offices to complete the process, however, with this mobile app, registration will be cut in half. Hopefully, with the full implementation of this project, participate in the democratic processes. Election is one great equalizer for all of us. We should let our voices be heard by registering to vote. That is all. Thank you very much. And once again, good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Attorney Gay. Now, without further ado, to show us how this application came to light, let us call on Mr. Jonathan Casquejo from the Office of Commissioner Marlon S. Casquejo for his presentation. Mr. Jonathan, the floor is yours.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody, especially to Commissioner Marlon Casquejo, to Honorable Mayor Alan De Leon, to Assistant Regional Election Director, Attorney Gay Enumerables, to Provincial Election Supervisor, Norliza Mamukid, to Provincial Election Supervisor, Muhammad Omar Samama, good afternoon. To Director James Jimenez, good afternoon, and good afternoon, everybody. So to start with, this mobile application, mobile registration application form apps is you can get this by a method of this. First method is you can download these mobile apps. Okay, next. So you can download these mobile apps by opening your browser and enter to the URL below in the address box, the link. So this link is bit.ly slash mobile. Sorry. Continue, screenshot. Okay, so enter the link of this bit.ly/mobile form app, then tap the download button. So after downloading this one, if this will prompt on your screen, you have to check the share screen. You have to click the allow button to download this mobile app. And also, we can download this one, or we can get this mobile registration form apps using the Share It and Bluetooth. So once you already have this app, you can share this one to other cell phone. This also mobile registration form apps is compatible with Android phones only. Then so once you already download app, you can use it offline. So hindi na ito kailangan ng internet. Once you already have these apps, you can use it by using the offline message. Then after tapping this get started, next to appear on your screen or your monitor is to select the desired type of application. So we have 4 types. The first one is the new registration. Second one is transfer, the reactivation, change of name, or correction of entries. But not only this one, you can also have this, or you can apply this by multiple application. For example, so you can also use this one using the multiple application. For example, you have to transfer and at the same time to change your name or correction of entries. So just clicking the 2 box a type of application. So for example, next, we choose this new registration. So all you have to do is to click or to click the checkbox, then proceed button next. After clicking that, fill out all the necessary personal information. You have to fill all the personal information needed. Then after that one, after clicking out, then confirm your personal information by clicking the checkbox located at the right portion of the screen. Tap generate QR code. After tapping the QR code or generate the QR code, there is a reminder. Kailangan tayong i-remind nila ulit na once you go to the OEO office, you have to bring these following identification cards or requirements. For example, the employee's ID, postal ID, student's ID, driver's license, NBI clearance, passport, or any government issue. So again, then tap the OK button. After tapping, QR code appear on your screen. So at QR code, only the name will appear, and at the same time below is the QR code. The next is, after saving it, again, the reminders will show up. What to bring in the OEO office. Then click the Save button. After clicking the Save button, there is a warning that will appear saying that your QR code will be saved in your phone gallery. So kung hindi mo na-tick tong yes, mawawala yung QR code. So you have to click the yes button, then saving the QR code in the phone gallery will allow you to retrieve your QR code anytime. So, mapupunta na yung QR code mo sa gallery mo, sa phone gallery. Then next is to allow the mobile registration form apps to have access in the phone gallery, tap allow. This will enable to save your QR code in your phone gallery. Then allow. Next step is, ito na yung lalabas sa phone mo, ito na yung last, yung QR code mo, at the top, meron andun yung pangalan mo, and at below, yung mga reminders which to bring or ano yung dapat dalhin sa OEO office. So, ganyan lang ka-simple. Then, after that one, the applicant will go to the OEO office and present their QR code. Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for that informative presentation, Mr. Jonathan Casquejo. Once again, the mobile registration form app is available for download in Android devices using the link bit.ly/mobile-form-app. All right. A quick reminder for the or message MediaCon_IV through the Zoom chat box for you to be queued in the Ask Comelec segment. All right, thank you. As for the on-site demo of the Comelec mobile registration form app, live from the atrium of the new City Hall of Tagum City, once again, let us welcome Attorney Norliza Mamukid, Provincial Election Supervisor of Davao del Norte. Attorney Norliza, the floor is yours. All right. Team, get ready. Let me remind the public that our voter care hotlines are on Facebook at fb.com/comelec.ph. For our Twitter, at Radio Comelec or at Comelec. For our mobile number, 0927 5595 926. Again, 0927 559 5926. All right. Okay. Tagum City, Attorney Norliza. All right. While waiting, again, let me remind you again, Comelec hour sa DZRH will be every Saturday 8 p.m. to 4 p.m. All right. All right, while waiting for the team to get ready, let us play first the AVP featuring the mobile registration form app.
Vote Pilipinas, kumilos na, magparehistro ka. Vote Pilipinas, makialam, makibahagi. Vote Pilipinas, magparehistro ka.
Welcome to the mobile registration form app instructional video.
The mobile registration form app was developed by Comelec in order to provide you with a convenient way to register as a voter.
Besides from being fast and hassle-free, this app doesn't require internet connectivity, allowing it to be accessible anytime and anywhere.
The mobile registration form app is downloadable by scanning the QR code found on your screen and shareable using any file sharing application. Once installed, it will function on any smartphone with Android operating system, even without internet connectivity. Open the app and click the Get Started button. Choose the type of application you intend to register. Example, take the new registration if you are applying for the first time. You may also have multiple registration by choosing other types of application you need at the same time. If you're done, click the Proceed button found below the screen. Now it's time for you to fill up your personal details. Example, De La Cruz Juan Ponce. Once done, you may now choose the date of your birth in the calendar appearing in the screen. Type in your current residential address. Choose male or female under the sex option. Type in your place of birth. Choose from the options your civil status. Your citizenship automatically appears as Filipino, but you have to choose among the options the mode of acquiring it, by birth, naturalization, or reacquired. Indicate the number of years in your current residence. Type in your profession or occupation.
Now, don't forget to provide your contact information in the event that the Office of the Election Officer needs to contact you.
You can go over your details to make sure you are not missing anything. Once you have reviewed your personal details, you may now tick the I have reviewed and checked my application found at the bottom of the screen to generate the QR code. A reminder will appear informing you of the government-issued IDs and documents you should bring and present to the Office of the Election Officer, depending on the type of application you entered. Your QR code will be generated with your name and the type of application you entered. In this example, De La Cruz Juan Ponce applied for new registration in the city of Manila. Government-issued IDs and documents you should bring and present to the Office of the Election Officer, depending on your type of application. If you tick the Yes option, your QR code will be saved in your phone's gallery.
Now, you are ready to present your QR code to the Office of the Election Officer for the biometric staking. Registration has never been easy. What are you waiting for? Register now.
All right. Seems like seems like the team is ready. Now, let us give the floor to Attorney Norliza for the on-site demo of the mobile app live in Tagum City. Right? While waiting, reminder, you don't need an internet access. You need internet access to download the app through the link provided. Once you already have the app and will be using it, that's the time where you don't need internet access, which makes things very convenient. All right. Is the team ready for the on-site demo? Okay. Attorney Narliza. Ayan.
Maybe we can proceed with the question and answer.
Oh, okay, okay po. Sige. All right. We won't be okay. We will now proceed to the Ask Comelec portion. For the final part of this event, this will be moderated by Director James Jimenez. All right, Director James. Director James will be joined by Tom Casquejo and Mr. Jonathan Casquejo. All right, the floor is yours
Thank you very much.
for the Ask Comelec.
Thank you very much, Digital, and thank you very much, Commissioner Casquejo. We have some questions already on the line. First, of course, coming from GMA, from Ms. Tina Panganiban Perez. The question, sir, is the Comelec fell victim to hackers several years ago. What assurances can the Comelec give registrants that data privacy will be protected this time around? And second question is, after the rollout several days ago, how many have used the app already, if we have those numbers?
Can you
Yes, sir. Just to repeat the question, sir, from Tina Panganiban Perez of GMA. First question is that the Comelec fell victim to hackers several years ago, referring, of course, to the hacking incident of 2016. What assurances can Comelec give registrants now that their data privacy will be protected?
Okay, so I guess what they're referring the incident in 2016 of the hacking incident. Okay, in relation to this mobile registration form app, this app is designed not to be connected in the internet. So this is a standalone, meaning you don't need to have an internet connection to access your mobile registration form app. So in that case, hacking incident is not remote, considering that the application that we develop is not connected to the internet. And with regards to our 2022 elections, maybe there will be an issue with regards to our voters list. Again, our voters list is not internet connected. We still don't have this precinct finder. In 2019, we do have precinct finder, but it is used by DICT. So then again, hacking incident that happens in 2016 is very remote in 2022 NLE.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Commissioner. Tina Panganiban Perez has another question. After the rollout, how many have used the app already, if we have that number? How many have used the app already? Alam po ba natin, sir?
Can you repeat again, Dr. James?
Sir, after the rollout, how many have used the app already? Ilan na po ang nakakagamit ng app? Alam po natin? Okay. Yes, sir. Ulitin ko, sir.
Maybe, James, it will be better if we just type it in the chat box. So it will be easier to, because we are in atrium and it causes feedback.
Yes, sir.
after this rollout, we have already started our first leg in Luzon area in Quezon province. As of now, we still have yet no data how many applicants use our mobile registration form app. But the feedback of the OEOs, our election officers in that area with our first rollout is that even in Region 5, we already, the Region 5 office officers already started using the application form, mobile registration for app. And now, starting now, it will be uh, roll out in 500 pilot areas, including areas even not pilot areas, just like in Davao del Norte. Starting now, maybe majority, as I have heard, majority of those walk-in clients, they use the mobile registration form app because as what they have said, you don't need to fill up the forms in 3 copies using ball pens and then filling it up at the taking them about 10 to 15 minutes in filling up the application form. But in the mobile registration form app, it took only 3 minutes then the filling up of the application form.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. We have another question. I'm posting it as, but I'm gonna read it out. Of ABS-CBN asks, where can registrants download the app? The question is on your screen as well.
Okay, it can be downloaded. We will provide it in the Facebook page of every election officers. So in every election officers Facebook, official Facebook, we will include the link. We will just put the link, and even in other regions, they generated a QR code wherein it is posted in their offices once the applicants appear or go to the OEO's office, they can just scan the code and then there's the link where they will download. So not only that, the app can be downloaded if an individual who happens to have its mobile app, it can be shared using Bluetooth or share it app. So there is no need for internet connections for as long as merong isang cellphone na merong mobile registration form app already installed, it can be shared using your Bluetooth or the Share It app. So as of now, that will be posted in the every OEO's Facebook official Facebook account.
All right. Thank you, sir. There's a related question, sir, from Jenica Mendez of Lente. Are there plans to improve the way to download the app? Hindi po siya kasi integrated sa store ngayon, referring to the Google Play Store, like galing po sa Mediafire lang. This might be susceptible to hacking and malware. Just as a matter of context, sir, si Lente isn't the only one asking this question. Kung pwede daw po ma-improve ang proseso ng pagda-download ng app.
Well, yes. Again, as I have said, this is the first version that we release. Hinabol naman ito because the last day of registration is this coming September. So rest assured, there will be modifications, upgrades in this app. But what is important here, even if they download it in a different, let us say, site, once it generates a QR code and it's not coming from our mobile registration app with our application or software that is installed in the office of the election officer. And this will be done within this month, and in the event na magkaroon ng clamor of other EOs that they want to use that app, maybe we can have it nationwide. I have a data, Director James.
Yes, sir.
As of last night, there were 11,593 users using our mobile registration app. So,
Could you say
and
again, sir?
download around 16,463 in their respective Facebook application, Facebook official accounts.
All right, sir. We'll post those numbers again later for everyone's information, sir. Sir, Ms. Mendez has another question. Hanggang kailan po ang pilot testing nito? And paano napili ang contractor for the app? Hanggang kailan daw po ang pilot testing nito? And sino at paano napili ang contractor for the app?
Okay, James, initially, ito kasing app na ito is created or conceptualized to those areas with poor internet or no internet connections. So malamang ipapa-implement natin to. That's why we choose only 500 areas. Because we already have our iRehistro. In OEOs, in areas with strong internet connections, they can use iRehistro in registration. Okay. That is why the pilot test is only 500. We identified the area. And as I said earlier, if EOs requested to use this mobile form app in their area, even if they have strong internet connections, as an additional tool in the registration, then we will implement it. So as of now, it will be a pilot test only for those areas with poor internet connections until the last day of the registration, which is September 30, 2021. But then again, kapag may mga claim or may mga request of EOs, then we will answer to that request.
Thank you, sir. So basically, sir, we're going to be on a pilot test until the end of the registration period. You know? And this makes sense because remember, when it comes to innovating registration solutions, you really have to think of the long game. Hindi naman ito ang huling registration period na pagdadaanan ng Comelec. Sir, ang tanong lang po is, how was the contractor selected? If I'm not mistaken, this was developed by your office directly. Sir, tama ba?
Yes, this is developed by my office. It's free of charge. It is an open source application. So, wala tayong ginastos dito ni Piso in creating this application.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Because that's really the overriding concern of a lot of people. Yung particularly yung issue ng downloading, no? Are there plans to get this on the Google Play Store? Are there plans to make this available through the Google Play Store?
For now, James, parang hindi pa siya na-upload natin sa Google Store, and we are working on that para mas madaling i-download. Ang naging ano kasi namin dito, ang concept kasi namin dito is we don't want applicants to look for internet connections para makapag-download lang. Kasi ang naging concept namin dito, in the OEOs of merong application na doon, yung cellphone ng isang election officers. Kapag dumating yung isang botante, all the gawin lang ng ating EO is ipapakopya using Bluetooth. So kasi ang pinaka-objective natin dito is only to those applicants with no data. Kasi we are dealing with applicants na halos lahat naman tayo may mga mobile Android phone. So pero hindi lahat merong internet connections. So but then again, maybe by the next version natin that will be stored or download in Google app, and even we can have it in the iOS. For now, we use only the Android because it's free of charge. Ang iniiwasan kasi natin dito is libre lahat. Hindi tayo gumastos to, nakatulong tayo sa ating mga application.
Understood, sir. Sir, from our FB page, merong question, Leonard Bohols. Sabi niya, nandito daw siya sa Kuala Lumpur. He's in KL, Malaysia. And he heard about the introduction of the Comelec app. And they're curious, overseas. Can they use it for overseas registration? Overseas voter registration? Pwede po ba?
Yes. Asa ngayon, James, wala pa tayo sa overseas voters. Andito muna tayo sa mga local voters tayo. So maybe for the next version, we will include everything, even for vulnerable sectors. Even during our testing with the application, with the app, there were suggestions. Suggestions, why not include also the vulnerable sectors and also the overseas voter. But then again, since time is of the essence now because patapos na yung ating registration, so we try to launch only for the local voters.
Okay, sir. So hindi muna siya magagamit for overseas voting. Right, sir. We have another question closer to home. If they register on a mobile app but go to an OEO that is not part of the pilot area, matatanggap po ba yung kanilang QR code?
Okay. Ganito kasi yan, James. That is the very reason also why hindi na muna namin pinasok sa Google Store. Because in Google Store, anyone can download it. What if hindi sila kasama doon sa 500 pilot areas? So that is why downloading of that app will be done through the Facebook page of the Office of the Election Officers. If you download that app in that election officers, that is here, ensure that that area is included in the 500 OEO. But then, James, as of now, there are so many requests. So hindi lang tayo maglilimit sa 500. Maybe we can increase this, and kung kakayanin natin, we can do it 100% of our OEOs having this mobile registration form app.
Sige po.
Sa ngayon, pa tayo sa 500, pero sigurado ako by the end of July, before the start of the last leg or even on September, sigurado ako maraming gustong magkaroon ng ganitong OEO mobile registration form app.
Actually, sir, marami na ngang nakakuha ng link ng app and a lot of them are actually testing the app out already. No? Ang problema lang, sabi nyo nga, kung hindi kayo part ng 500 na pilot areas, medyo hindi kayo ma-accommodate because the OEOs will not be ready for you. Sir, we can come out with a list of the pilot areas po as soon as they become available. Tama po ba? Pwede tayo maglabas ng listahan ng 500 pilot areas?
Kung alin yung pilot areas na 500?
Yes, sir. Because I know it's in NCR, Cebu, and Tagum. Sorry, yes. Davao. So, pwede natin ma-specify siguro, sir?
Actually, James, even NCR is not included in the pilot areas. But okay. We decided to include the entire NCR. So, maybe by July, hindi natin pwedeng biglain kasi we need to also consider also the influx of the voters. Kasi mas mabilis na ito, baka dadami yung botante talaga, magdo-double or even mag-triple. Kasi minsan yung mga botante, pagdating doon sa opisina, wala pa silang application form. They have to fall in line just to get an application form. And then after that one, they have to fill it up. Filling it up in 3 copies is very tedious. Matagal. Okay. Now, if we introduce now this mobile form app, once you arrive in the office of the election officer and you have no OEOs or you have no mobile form app, you can just ask your seatmate. It will took only about less than a minute to download using Bluetooth. So it will be easier. So that is why hindi namin binigla doon sa mga malalaking areas kasi yung influx ng botante baka mag-double or mag-triple. So dahan-dahanin namin in areas, lalo na in areas na malakas naman yung internet connections.
Sir, meron ba tayong specific concentration ng mga lugar? I mean, is it evenly distributed throughout the country or meron ba tayong mga lugar na mas maraming clustered na pilot areas like Visayas or Mindanao, ganyan? Or is it...
Yes, James. We can provide the office the EID of the 500 selected pilot areas.
Okay, sir.
Para malaman ng mga kung alin doon or saan doon na merong mobile form registration app.
Okay. That would be very, very helpful, sir. Maraming salamat po. I'm looking through the questions and mukhang nasagot na po lahat. Are there any other questions? So parang I think that's all the questions that we have. Maraming salamat po. Thank you very much for launching this app today.
Thank you, James. Thank you very much.
All
Balik
right.
sa'yo, Jade.
Thank you for your answers, Commissioner Marlon S. Casquejo and Director James. Ayun nga po, once again, the mobile registration form app is available for download on Android device using the link that will be in the official Facebook accounts of the OEOs selected as pilot testing areas. So there will be 500 pilot testing areas which will be released soon by the Comelec. All right. Before we wrap things up, please don't forget to follow Comelec's website and social media accounts to be informed with the latest news and updates regarding the 2022 national and local elections. Okay, that concludes today's special MediaCon. This is Jadel. Good day at huwag kalimutang magparehistro.
Vote Pilipinas, kumilos na, magparehistro ka.